Hi, friends. Last fall, I preached a sermon series on faith and politics. It was October 11th through November 1st if you want to go back and watch any of the recordings on our website. To frame our thinking, we used this diagram from pastoral counselors Donald R. Hands and Wayne L. Fair. It identifies 4 types of politics based on 4 types of people and their relating styles. The vertical axis is power, from a lot of power at the top to little or no power at the bottom. On a personal level, that power is ego strength or a healthy self-esteem. For groups, that power is the influence that they exert over others. The horizontal axis is openness to relationships, from very connected on the right to not connected at all on the left. In the lower left quadrant is the politics of isolation. This is extreme individualism with no room for coexistence with others, especially those who are perceived to be different or adversarial. In the lower right quadrant is politics of resentment. This is when a person or a group thinks so little of him or her or itself that they feel threatened, unacceptable, or unlovable when someone else receives something good. In the upper left quadrant is politics of domination. This is when individuals or groups are so focused on themselves and their own needs and their own desires and their own interests that they don't care about or even notice the damage that their decisions do to others. None of those types of politics, isolation, resentment, or domination, is healthy, biblical, or pleasing to God. The politics that is healthy, biblical, and pleasing to God is politics of compassion. On the diagram, politics of compassion falls in the upper right quadrant. People and groups that relate in this way have a high level of power, that is to say, a healthy sense of self and a high degree of influence. And they also have a strong desire and ability to relate to others. Politics of compassion works to overcome evil, corruption, inequity, manipulation, and self-service with good, honesty, mutuality, cooperation, and interdependence. It requires us as individuals and the leaders we elect to govern us to have a healthy sense of self and to be confident in our innate worth and value in God's eyes. It also requires us and our leaders to be able and willing to relate to others by recognizing their innate worth and their value in God's eyes, no matter how different we are or how strongly we disagree. It requires that we do not demonize or dehumanize in any way our opponents. Only in recognizing both the strengths and vulnerabilities that we share as part of the human family will we be able to move toward politics of compassion. Politics of compassion is not a pipe dream. It's the call of Christians. Our call is not to ignore despair, but to spread joy in its wake. Our call is not to condone hate, but to show mercy to its face. Our call is not to deepen the divide, but to bridge the gap with peace. Our call is not to submit to evil, but to fight it with the strongest power possible, love. And the one who calls us also shows us the way. Jesus worked to overcome evil not by isolating himself and his disciples in a protected bubble, not by resenting the power of Rome or the judgment of religion, not by dominating anyone else. Jesus worked to overcome evil by showing compassion, by doing good, by humbly sacrificing himself for the benefit, indeed for the salvation of the entire world. Thank God for all that Jesus has done, and thank God for all that he continues to do through the people who follow him. Thanks for listening. I'll see you again soon.